Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, James. Good morning, Jose. How are you? Nico, good morning. All right, let's get this party started. Let's get this show on the road. And we are going to start off with looking at crude oil. And crude oil, we have a channel on the upside, and that broke right here at the open of Globex at 91.89. Good morning, Abba. So that is in many ways establishing. Actually, this is channel number 2. So we're building a potentially a new reversal pattern that can set the stage for drifting price action to 90 and potentially 89. So what we're going to need to see here, if the market fails to break above 91.88 and also 92.33, we should be seeing that selling pressure and a shifting of the cloud. Typically, whenever the market breaks channel number 2, you start getting a pattern of selling pressure. Good morning, Brad. How are you? Russell 2000. Off that captain setup long that the market set up, we're still establishing higher lows, and this is the most recent one overnight. We're trading above Globex, hitting target number 2. Target number 3 is going to be 1834.4, and then you have higher targets after that. As long as we continue to trade above Globex at 1812.6, we should be experiencing upward momentum uh, in this rotation. And let's take a look at channel number 2 as channel number 2. So now we also have target number 1, 1807.3, as a rising support against the 1807 higher low that we are experiencing here. So this market is setting itself for pullbacks to be buyable. Now, where would that picture changes if we start breaking anything under 1807 and or 1802? All right, gold, a V reversal and hitting target 1 and target number 2, channel to the upside. Here we go, channel number 1. And as long as I mean, we're right at Globex at 1678. We need to break above it and start showing strength above 1686. I mean, this market is prone for pullbacks. So even pullbacks here are buyable against that 1667. And then you have another level at 1657.8 to retest the channel number 2. Good morning, Donald. Same thing here. Actually, the market, after we were done with the room, the market put on another captain setup right here, long. And the entry point for that was 37.94, and we jumped all the way to 38.22. And now we pulled back overnight, set up a continuation trade, and hit target number 2. Target number 3 is the next target. Pullbacks are buyable against Globex, and we should see channel number 1. Channel number 1 needs to hold, and that is channel number 1 right here. So two levels that we need to be very careful with. Globex at 1275 and also at 3804. If both of those hold up, we should be seeing target number 3 come in at 3860 and a quarter. And we just have to be mindful of a election news driven headline that can affect how price action is perceived. So, we may get a two-sided market, but as long as some of these very significant levels hold up, price action should have a bit of a long bias to it. Kalerb, good morning. Good morning. All right, so Tesla and all that stuff, we're going to have to take a look once the market opens. Now, NQ on a daily basis is basically holding on to the October 13 reversal pattern, and potentially we can run up to 11,270.75 as long as we continue to hold on to these patterns that we're seeing right now. Middle of the range is 370 and a half. And that's also a potential price structure that we are migrating to as a bounce against these levels. Obviously, the overall structure is a short, but we're experiencing a pocket of buying interest, and we want to see how strong that pocket, continues. I mean, ultimately, where we at right here, and we talked about this level extensively right here, is that 700 and or in between 600 and 700, the market just continued to have a lot of distribution and then reversed. So now as we approach those levels, we want to see if we actually break it and retest it and hold on. And if we do, then the market can start establishing a shift in personality. But that's premature. We're not there yet. The market has potential to get there, but we just have to kind of trade what we see. And what we see right now is a bounce off these levels into a target number 270.75, and we're going to retest the strength of this rally accordingly. All right, so here gold on a daily, they are putting what appears to be a bullish flag, but and this candle is going to be a big candle for the market to reverse. So if you look at prior price action, like look at this one right here, what happened right when the market made that big of a move? It continued. When the market made that big of a move, it continued, consolidated, could not break that high of it, and then market reverse. So we may be getting into a situation in gold where we can see a push to the 1700, 1717, and that level has been a significant level. And then from there, we have to see what the market is all about after that. ES on a daily. All right, same kind of structure, but ultimately ES is a lot stronger than NQ. And how do we know that? Well, it's fairly simple. I mean, you look at how the test in NQ reached the October 13 middle of the range, while ES pullback did not even test it. I mean, that's just right there, tells you ES a lot stronger than NQ. And you could see that behavior on the daily chart and also intraday. You see that happen. And you see that type of the quality of the tape is a lot stronger on ES than NQ. All right. So let's take a look at NQ right now. Before we go into NQ deep, Bitcoin took a dump. So, and this is what we saw. I mean, it's not just a dump, it's actually a significant dump. So that's the channel that we were in. and the market literally dumped that and just continued into New Harmony Wave and into target number one, and target number two is 19,105.22. So this price action is breaking that bullish behavior right here at 21,000. So what does that mean? That means that rallies are shortable in Bitcoin right now against 20,681. And you got to start seeing those rotations. The open is 20,593. So we're trading a lot lower than that open. So rallies are shortable in there, and you could see in Ethereum as well. We're experiencing that same kind of behavior. And actually, it's a lot clearer. They put an inception trade here at 1577 and hit target number 1, 2, and 3. So interesting times in crypto. It's the crypto winter. All right. So what are we seeing here right now in NQ? We are seeing the 200 NT wrinkle and the 100 NT wrinkle is out of sync, and the price action is coming into the Globex band, the Globex range, the Globex band, and they're chewing through it. So as long as we continue to trade above, and that's the key, is above Globex, which is 11,016, we're looking at potential stability and looking for a push. Now look how far we got. I mean, literally we hit target number 2 to the tick in their fade net. So it's one of those markets that you really have to kind of put your head on a swivel. I mean, the overall structure here is short, but we stabilize the price and we're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity, and channel number 1 is right here and it's holding, and 10,972 is going to be a very instrumental price that the longs need to protect. Yeah, so the 200 and the 100 are out of sync. So what is that telling me? They're telling me that I need to give the market a little bit of time and let it sort itself out. We are within that first half an hour of the day, and that's just a price, a time frame that we need to read and learn the rhythms of this market. So congressional elections is going to be all day long event, and we need to be just aware of the headlines that's coming in. All right, guys. So every day in every way, I'm getting better and better and better at trading. Every day in every way, you are getting better and better and better at trading. Stay disciplined, stay focused, make sure that you're breathing, you're taking frequent breaks, and keeping a relaxed posture as you trade this market. That's a brick size, Abba. That's a brick size. Yeah, it's going to be a whole week thing. Yeah, well, we're expecting it to be in the headlines for some time, actually. Just we have to be conscious of it. Okay, so now let's take a look at ES and what's it. So we're about to close on. We're about to close on Globex here on ES, and that's a defensive line for that the market needs to hold. Good morning, Adam. How are you, sir? Brad, good morning. Ken, good morning. Omer, good morning. Content, content, content. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna post an order out there just to make sure that my orders are coming through. Okay, so that's 94. I'm gonna put another order, 82. I'm canceling these orders. All right, so things are working. So they put a captain setup short up there at that 95 level, and they're pulling back. That's a nice significant pullback. Now, again, the 11,014 is kind of the line in the sand here for the longs. Not a lot. Not economic. We don't have any economic news that really are significant beside the election. So we're looking at right here. Not much going on beside this congressional election on a Tuesday and Wednesday. I mean, you got crude inventory. Uh, Final. I mean, that's not important. Then you got CPI on Thursday. So and unemployment. So that's going to be significant. Then you got few speaks here, plus NG storage, and you got a bunch of speaks, federal budget balance, and then into a Friday. Not much. Yeah, bank holiday. Friday we have a bank holiday. What holiday is that? Let me see here. Good morning, George. Good morning. Yeah, Nuke. I mean, that's just kind of what we're kind of talking about. It's going to take a few days for it to. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready for it, though. We're ready for it. So ES closed this candle on the 50 NT Rinko, and you're looking for rallies as a fading opportunity against that trend. I mean, that's an opportunity for some shorts to start stepping into this market. They established a harmony wave short on NQ right now, and we're moving toward Globex right now. So some pressure at the open. More pressure coming in on Bitcoin, selling pressure. So Ethereum and Bitcoin are selling off right now. and they are within that channel that we discussed early. All right, so for today, we don't have any trades for the 8th of November. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, they're walking the market lower. I mean, you're seeing it in ES, you're seeing it in NQ. So we have a phase of selling pressure, and we're about to hit Globex here. All right, and the 200 Rinko closed on NQ. So the expectation here is to see a bit of a rally, um, and see how the quality of the rally holds up. And the 41 is going to be a significant level for us. This type of pattern can lend itself to a one candle continuation lower, which means that we can see 10,095 out of this price structure. Good morning, Phil. You want, here we go, 41. Suarez, good morning, good morning. All right, at 41, 42 is a level that we need to be conscious of. So what I'm gonna do, yeah, let's take a look at it. We're gonna be patient. We're gonna be patient with this a little bit here. You got two levels at 41 and 68. Yeah, the expectation here is to see a push lower since we hit that level at 39. I mean, that's close enough. Yep. So basically, what we're doing is we're bouncing around Globex. We closed that candle, rallied up to a resistance zone, and now we're basically backing and filling. So you got that level, and then you also have that 66 level. We want to see, a lower high out of this market. I mean, I may take, if this candle closes lower, I'll take a scalp. Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. Here we go. Hold on. Okay, I took that one. I didn't like the fact where I got filled. I needed to get filled at 31, not at 27. But still a good trade. I when I don't fill exactly where I need to fill, I'm always looking to get out. But it's a good decision here. So target number 3. So we're seeing we saw that we came up to that zone, and then we put a structure that is short. Actually, we got a captain set up short at 27. So target number 3 is hit in that sequence. And we should be seeing a bit more pressure coming in. All right. So that decision gave us $120. And moving on to the next decision. So the target here is going to be 90. That's where the target should be. 10,090. Points. Oh, shit. Yeah, so they're dancing around Globex, which is to be expected. $200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. ES bouncing off Globex, uh, kind of presenting some shorting opportunities. That's significant right there. Yeah, we're gonna slow it down and just kind of wait for that first half an hour to. We're spending a lot of time. I mean, we had 3 harmony waves that presented itself, and now we're getting a little bit of a bounce in and around Globex. So we most likely we're gonna see potentially that 41 again. Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's interesting that they will come up to it and then fade it exactly like that. So probably another push to that 20. We're gonna have to wait. This is the third time we come up to this area right here. And we broke the channel, the downward channel. We broke the downward channel at 32. So that tells me that I need to be careful of trying to get short the third time we come up to that level. Yeah, here we go. Alrighty. 38.50. I mean, if they close that candle, yes, Ken, that's what I'm going to be doing. And or wait for a lot more confirmation out of this behavior, and that confirmation would be they switch the cloud and start a new harmony wave short. And if they do that, then that I can take a look at it. But yeah, there's a bit of a bid coming in here. I think it's $50. You could look at their margin list. I think it's $50. But let me see if I can find it for you. Here you go. Here you go, Adam. Actually, I'll just put it for everybody. Here you go. Take a look. Let's take a look here. Yeah, see, that's interesting right there. That's powerful, actually. That's powerful. We got to that 70. Target number 3 is hit. Wow. It's a very powerful move. And this is an area where you could test the health of that structure. But I mean, if they don't hold, if the shorts cannot hold this level, 91.75, 91.75 is going to be an important level, and we're not too far away from it. So Ken, you got to be patient here, and you got to be careful. So we got to the 68, and we just never reversed a candle. Yeah, so right when we broke that 32, and that's the third or fourth time that we hit that 41 level, we knew that there's a little bit of a bid coming in, and we need to be careful of being short. We had the 68 area that we needed to kind of test, and the price action came up above the Harmony or the Globex band, fairly quickly. So really, if we break 91, that sets the stage for pullbacks to be buyable. That's fairly parabolic behavior that we're seeing right now. That's shortable right there at 73. Channel number one is breaking. I mean, it could potentially get to 60 right here. Wow, yeah. 73 to 65. We have 3 minutes to the top of the hour. We're going to see what that's going to do for us. So you made a little bit of money, Ken, right? Well, that's good enough. That's good enough here. 10 points is good enough right here. You could see there's a little bit of strength, but like if they break this 71, yeah, if they break that 71, yeah, we should see 62. They're making a lower high. We definitely have to kind of give them a little bit of time and let this sort itself out. Now, what you're looking for is the cloud shifting negative and a new harmony wave short. So that means the market got to break that 55 in order for that to happen. And we've seen in the past, yesterday and obviously today, a little bit of trapping behavior. And the trapping behavior that you typically see is whenever you see a 200 NT Rinko flip negative or flip one candle down, then and immediately another candle goes back up and close. That is in many ways is a big trapping behavior. Yeah, I mean, I would expect that with a little bit of volatility, if for the election they're anticipating volatility. Yeah, it becomes a switch signal, Ken. I mean, yesterday the market chopped up and struggled uh, all morning long before it made a move, and it seems like the market is behaving in that way. Here it comes. Here it comes. So they're retesting the breakout multiple times here. The longs need to take hold above 90, 91. Shorts are coming back into this structure. And here comes 9 o'clock, top of the hour. So what is this price similar to? Typically, typically whenever you get that close within 10 points of closing that 200 NT wrinkle candle, you get that reversal happening. So the market is doing what they did yesterday around actually around the same time too, 9:24. uh, they got very close and then collapsed that structure. So we need to be hyper focused on that and be conscious of the fact that the market can sell this wave and close at 90, and that would be over 60 70 points. Okay, 65 66. Okay, so you got to see how 66 hold up here. 716 news, also congressional election high impact. Yeah, that's going to be in ES. You're back to target number 2, and ultimately the 38.31 is the key. You close that will set the stage for pullbacks to be viable. More strength coming in back in on that NQ. This level, the 68 to 88, is going to be a very critical level, and the longs need to eventually break it. And if they don't, then you're going to get a collapse into the 90. You got another harmony wave short. So that's the third time they get up to this level, and they just simply cannot get there. And actually, if you look at what we're seeing here, they put a captain setup short and they retested it at 78. So that tells me that that whole area is a big distribution area. Now, if we break below 50, 70 captain setup, correct, Ken? If we break 50. But, then you have to kind of look for a rally at that point to short into. If they put on a switch trade here, I'm going to take a shot with one contract. Meaning that if they close at 55, and let's see if they can get to 50. And they got to 50, and I'm going to add to it if we burst and we're coming to 40. Come on, baby. Give me 41. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we took that decision. And we made 260 off of that one contract, and we're up to 381. Moving on to the next decision. We're playing small right now. Yeah, we need to park our order a little bit ahead of that flip at 55 and not taking it at 53.75, but that's fine. Let's see if we can get back in and go short. And you see they're playing around with this structure right here. And I get it. I mean, I get it. They're not making it easy for the longs or the shorts. They're trying to hold the price at the top end of that range and see if there's enough demand to take out all the stops above 91.75. The market is out of sync right here. We're out of sync. I do, I do, I do, but it just didn't do it this one. Did not do it here. Here we go again. But how many times are they going to come up to this level and fade? Like, I don't trust it anymore up here. Like, I don't trust it that they would not break it out. Really, I would really need to see a bit more weak structure in order for me to commit to going short again. It's long behavior. It's they keep coming up to the 70 and then get rejected. I mean, it's like the fourth time. And if you look at the 70 NT Rinko, they put on a captain setup short, but the problem with it is you're in smack in the middle of the range, and that's usually a consolidative area, and you have to be very quick with your entry. Here we go. So target number one is 50 or 48, 48 and a half. Be selective in this market. Yeah, that back to that 50. They keep doing that. So you could tell, we're really flipping around a very tight range, relatively speaking. 6 and 3 captain setup short. Let me see here. Yeah, look at that. Putting a captain setup short on ES at city 824 in this structure, and this is double captain setup. So because you got a captain setup switch trade here, and that eventually worked, and then you got another captain setup short. So really there's a lot of distribution going on, between 24, 26, with a lot of stops built up above 27. So really, uh, the, it's fairly, and that's a target, by the way. That's a target number 2 of the sequence. So if that level hold, meaning the shorts continue to fight for that level and they hold it, you're gonna see a meaningful push lower. This is the kind of market where it's almost like they're giving you both arguments. They're giving you the long argument, they're giving you the short argument, and almost both of them weigh this about the same in your mind. And then, how do you handle that? You just have to be quick. You have to be quick with this. This is not a momentum market yet. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so this is another rotation here. So what is that? The fourth one where they hold that level. So how are we doing? How are we doing, guys? How's everybody doing so far? Gold flying? Yeah, let's take a look at gold. Oh yeah, yeah. Look at that. That instrument is coming back to life. And we talked about this level. We talked about the rally. We talked about how gold, uh, in comparison to prior price action, is showing strength that has a follow up behavior to it. And we protected channel number one, and we traded above Globex and hit target number three. Pullbacks are buyable, and we're looking at target number four to be 1740. But you have to come up to 1717, which is a significant level. Okay, we got some people short ES. Good morning, Oscar. How are you? Suarez, how are we doing, man? You're quiet, and typically quiet means you're either deep in thought or you're stuck somewhere. Okay, I'm just checking on you, man. See how you doing. Okay, you doing good? Okay, good job. Good job. Plus 40, Ken. No trades for Omer. Good discipline, Omer. I like it. I like it. I like it. Good job, Suarez. Jose, 79.50. Good job, Jose. Okay, so we have a 70 NT Rinco captain setup and a retest of it. Yeah. That's what Adam has been talking about this morning. It's due to the volatility expected from the congressional election. And most likely it's going to be throughout the whole week. Good job, Cow Doc. Good job, Brad. I like it. It's not much going on, Adam. I wouldn't overtrade this market at all. So be patient with it. Don't press the don't press it when there's nothing to press. Well, good luck. Enjoy your trip to Florida, Suarez. Like literally right here, we have the 70 levels that needs to work itself out, and the market keeps coming up to it and making different patterns. On the 20, oh yeah, I saw that they put a captain setup long. Yeah, it's a little bit like they're put, like I was saying earlier, they're putting the two sides of the trade. They're giving you enough for the longs, enough for the shorts, and they're just sideway consolidation, and they're anticipating. It's a market that's anticipating. So in this environment, two things I'm doing. I'm under trading, and when I trade, I'm trading with one contract, and I'm not getting excited about either direction, and I'm taking it as a scalping opportunity. Here we go again. That would be very interesting if the 51 shows up. If we break 51, there'll be a double captain setup short on the 70 NT Rinko. I will try that. I mean, on rallies, I'll try it. But let's see if we actually get there. They have to get to 51 first. Red alert, dollar is crashing and stocks are not flying. Red alert. Well, maybe they'll get the memo here in a second, Oscar. We have to see. So far, what is the market telling us? Market is telling us low rate of rotations and a lot of consolidations. Not a momentum market, it's a scalping market, and under traded. And if you trade as a scalp, and take one or two contracts in, and here comes your rally, Oscar. I guess they finally got the memo. So the 200 and the 100 now are in sync on the long side, and pullbacks are buyable against glowbacks, and that's going to be a big deal right here. What we've done. Pullbacks, you got a couple of levels that we need to test. 68 is one of them. Another one is 40. And we want to see the quality of the buyers as they come in to the structure here. Yeah, see, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't do that, Ken. They didn't. They got they got close, but they did not. So they're coming up to a whole number, 100. Let's see what they want to do here. 67. Okay, 67. Apple is dead. Let me see here. Let's take a look at the different. Somebody. All right, Apple, we're trading under the open, and we had multiple harmony waves on the short side, and we're breaking that channel. So really, it's not doing much of anything. It's just trading under the open, negative behavior. But in comparison to what an NQ is doing, it's really actually underperforming. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla, look at that. The opens right here. We're short. They established a harmony wave short, 1, 2, and we want to see what they do here. Patience, man. Patience. We got to be patient here. And more pressure on Bitcoin. And we're about to sell below the low of the morning session here. The next target in Bitcoin is 19,105. We are trading at 370 or 380. Yep, target hit, target number 2 hit again. Pullbacks are buyable. It's just I don't have a good low risk entry point. I mean, they're gonna close the next candle here, and next candle from 90.15. I mean, that's we're about to hit that level. Take a break, Adam. If you're not connecting with this market, don't push it. It's cheaper to walk away. It's so slow how elections affect the markets. Each election cycle is different. I mean, I've seen it slow, I've seen it fast, I've seen it do all sort of things. Like this one is more of a trappy type of market. I mean, we saw a lot of the trapping behavior yesterday, and I'm telling you, it took everything we got to not get trapped up in it. And what saved us is, in many ways, is we kept it small and we kept it scalping, and we understood that the market was not really rotating and or hitting swing trade prices in a very meaningful way. In markets like this, you probably want to spend most of your time watching price than trading the price. Each one is different. Each one is different. We've seen it fast, we've seen it slow, we've seen it moving, we've seen it not moving. It's just James, how is James doing? Okay. The target to this rotation is 15, 115. Hey GM, how are you? Yes, more games and more. You got that one right. You got that one right. Are you buying a call there? Strike 225. Tesla April 20. Oh yeah, well, you're going way out there. What's the premium on something like that anyway? Hmm. I want to see if we can get to that 115. I mean, they're trying to digest that move that we had into that target at 105. So I'm not going to just jump in here. I'm looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity here. Yeah, look at that. That's a good one. It's interesting how they're just not a lot of movement. Not a lot of movement. I mean, there's a good chance that we will break up to the 115 here. The 200 Inti-Rinko and the 100 are in sync. They started a new harmony wave up here, and they need to protect the 98. It's almost like a grinding up or grinding down type of behavior. It's 933, and ES, I mean, did the same thing in a more forceful way. Flipped at 3831, and target number 3 in the sequence is 3860. Hey Frida, how are you? Yeah, let's take a look at yeah, look at that. Boom. Here we go. 115 coming up. Boom, 115 closed. Now the next level is 140. You're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity in this market. So three things got to happen here. One is we either come up to the 90 and test, or come up to the 67 and test, or basically disconnect this harmony wave and then come and reconnect it with another one, and then that would let us gives us an opportunity to get engaged back into this market. But pullbacks are buyable in this environment, and we're looking for the next target in this rotation, which is target number 3 at 239.5. It's going to take a bit of time to get there, but as long as this market continue to trade above Globex and continue to hold on to some of these critical levels and higher lows, then that is going to be the direction. They trapped a lot of people in that one candle reversal, then reversed it one more, once again, and then they're gonna work through the stops right now, and that's gonna give the pullbacks a little bit more weight. And we are still trading within channel number 1. We made 2 decisions, and both of them are profitable. Nothing big, but considering the environment, we're just fine with it. Just two shorts actually. And we're up 381 and moving on to the next decision. Nice little move here in ES to target number 4 at 38.4375. And let's take a look also. Here we go. I mean, we're continuing. Target number 3 is 38.60 and a quarter on the 50 NT Rinko. That's the bigger target that we have for that price action. These pullbacks are getting bought. They're putting multiple switch trades, and they're holding the price structure on every little dip. That tells you something. That we are in a multi-rotations to the upside. Target number 4 on ES is hit. 38.4375. All right, you guys don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. That will help the channel grow and reach more people. We appreciate you guys spending your time with us this morning. Hopefully, this is helping you in some way. Yeah, we're at literally at that target number 4, Oscar. So we'll see how well they hold on to that level. But you would expect anything between target number 4 and 5 to see a bit of a fading behavior. So we'll see if that's what they want to do. That's a big target. That is a big target. Maybe they're just accumulating ES at a lower rate. So it's not necessarily that there's the diversions that should be immediate. Maybe the market is taking its time moving up. Because right when the dollar start sell off, it was not an immediate reaction in the indices. It took a minute before it started to get going on the upside. Here we go. I mean, you're getting a push here in ES into target number 4, between target number 4 and 5. Target number 5 is 38.50 and a half. It's definitely a slow market, right? Any action, Gary? Are you trading anything? Killier B, good morning to the room. Good morning and welcome to the room. Excuse me. I mean, the market is directional, Ken. Right now, it's a slow price action, and that could be. I mean, that could have advantages to it. They're not whipsawing people around in a way that will get you out of your position. So that's a positive thing. And they're not really pulling back in any meaningful way to get in. So it's just kind of grinding a little bit higher and higher and higher. And typically, your first hour and a half is all you want to do anyway. A pause in ES. I'm gonna step away for just a moment, just get some water. Yeah, I mean, you're seeing it, Ken. I mean, they're doing switch trades and they're moving. Another switch trade and moving to the next target. But what you will notice is the distance between the targets has shrunk. And that tells you right there that the volatility in this market is just it's collapsing. Typically, when there's a lot of volatility, the distance between these targets is a lot bigger. And these targets are dynamic and they will move according to the volatility and the range that the market is putting on. So, what do we do with this market? What do we do? Which game should we play? Okay, crude oil. We're hitting the middle of the range, and potentially, if we break below 90.86, we would establish a channel number one on the downside after breaking channel number two that governed this rally. And we'll start looking for lower targets. Russell 2000, hit target number two, and pausing right now along with the rest of the indices, and protecting channel number two of this rotation. Target number three is going to be 1834.4. Gold, oh yikes, that's a move. Uh, Omer, any action on your end with gold? I don't know if you traded it today. You mentioned it earlier. Okay, but we were talking about gold. I don't know if GM, if you are playing gold, but that V recovery that we did, along with the quality of the hold of price action, kind of set the stage up for a run up, and we're at the top end of that channel, past target number three in a very parabolic way. I mean, that is significant for multi-day behavior or multi-week behavior, the way the price action is moving. And we'll look at the daily again here in a moment. ES are trading within channel number one. They put that captain set up yesterday at 37.94. Hit target number one, pulled back into Globex and trapped everybody with a switch trade. And target number three is 38.60 and a quarter. That's what's next. Tesla back to Globex. Back to the opening price. So they're making higher lows into these rotations and establishing harmony waves to the upside. Netflix, I mean, we're trading in and around the open again. Nothing much here. Go daily on NQ. We were talking about a market that can get to target number two at 270 and potentially all the way up to 409. And the market right now is behaving in that way. It's vulnerable for correction in and around 170, between 170 to 190. That's an area where the market can pause and correct. So we need to be aware of that, but at the same time, we're responding to what the market is trying to give us the impression of is a double bottom. That's the impression the market is trying to give, and it's almost like it's too predictable. But these are targets that the market can reach, and we just have to be conscious of a failure between 170 to 190. Gold, boom. We're literally talking about that early on today, and we're talking about how this candle is reminiscent of what we saw earlier in July and in other patterns where the market, whenever they make one big candle like this, you're getting uh, a follow through, and this follow through is a significant one. So we may get multi-day into a multi-week behavior, and we are about to start breaking this huge trend that was established April the 25th. So from April 25th, we had 4 harmony waves, and the market established a very decent channel. And now you're getting that bounce back up and a break above 1717. Oh, here we go. We're right at it, actually, 1717. I would expect the market to pause here, consolidate, but ultimately, if you start breaking anything above 1737, then things will start really looking uh, on a longer term perspective for gold will be very bullish. ES, we're inching our way to 3901 and a quarter. There's a lot of resistance up in this level, so you just be careful with your longs. Then we talked about Apple. Let's go back to Apple. Well, Apple is getting alive and broke that channel that was at 138.40 and established a new channel to the upside, and we're about to hit target number 5 here in the sequence, and we're trading above the opening price. So that's good to see. SPY, I mean, that's just long and long and some more long. Target number 3 is hit. Target number 4 is 38, 384.75. So that is next. And pullbacks are buyable against 381.68. Microsoft, nothing burger here, just price action consolidating around the open. Yeah, Sheila, they're fading it a little bit here. They are fading it a little bit right here. We were between target number 4 and 5, and that's an area where counter trends can present themselves. ES on the bigger picture is this. At what point would I go short on a swing trade basis? or at least will give it a shot. I mean, you always have to kind of look at how the short market would look like versus what a long market would look like. I mean, this is a short market where one candle reversals, even here, they got challenged a couple of times, but ultimately, you're looking for that type of behavior in order for us to get short into. Okay. So now we come here and we look at this. Does that look like that? No. What has to happen? You have to have a one complete 50 anti-wrinkle reversal, which will put the price at 38.2450. If that happens, then that position us into rallies become shortable. Then at a minimum, you need to see something that looks like that, where they can bring it down all the way below Globex to 38.01 and consolidate and break that into lower prices and ultimately break this captain setup. This captain setup is going to be a pivotal structure that's going to hold the price for some time. So these pullbacks that we're going to see against that captain setup, they're going to be bought up. So I'd rather be long in these pullbacks against that structure versus trying to fade the highs of these moves thinking it's about to turn, it's about to turn, it's about to turn. Because the market can do some crazy momentum where you think it's about to turn, it's about to turn, it's about to turn, and it just continues to put on another candle in that direction. And I'm looking at the short here, but they do it equally on the long side. So it's one of those things that we all do in a way, is we always want to get the turn. We want to be in there early and take the turn. And in order to do that, we're always trading against the prevailing trend. And sometimes, traders are successful doing it. Most of the time, especially if you're trading futures and you have small stops, you're getting just run over because the prevailing momentum is upward and you're looking for that peak and the fade and the turn. You're better off as a trader waiting for it to actually reverse, then trade against the rally versus trying to predict the turn. And that's something, we all struggle from. I mean, everybody wants to be early. Everybody wants to be there at the top. Everybody wants to talk about how they got the peak. You're causing yourself a little bit more pain, be honest with you. Just wait for the market to reverse and you will get plenty of opportunities to actually trade against it and measure risk a lot better that way. It's a mental game, right? Well, as far as, I mean, everything I'm telling you or I'm saying here is something that I paid money to learn. it wasn't it wasn't just words of wisdom out of nothing. I paid money to. I paid the good money to understand that what I was doing, that there is a better way to do this, at least from my own perspective. Well, they tell you don't fight the tape. Well, that's just one. Another one is don't try to pick tops and bottoms and just trade the middle of the range, or trade the middle after the tops and the bottoms are established. I mean, there's a good reason why they say that. Now, there is an effective strategies to picking tops and bottoms, but guess what? Institutions do it. But how do they do it? I mean, they have capital to where they add and hedge. They go short, and they and they have multiple levels in which they can operate, and they hedge their position. So now, if you have that capacity, then by all means, try to fade this market. But most traders who are trading this are, uh, you're trading what, 5-10 grand account. You just don't have enough money to do this. You don't have enough money to do that strategy. So you got to know, what you're working with and what you're trying to accomplish, and understand your edge clearly, and what works and what doesn't. Yeah, good job, Omer. I mean, it's been like that for the past couple of days. We're, putting one and two trades and kind of be done, and that's okay. It's all about consistency. And that self-awareness, Suarez, is it's a trained skill. All right. That 40, we talked about the 40, 45. Yeah, there's a lot of truth in that one, Oscar. Yeah, yeah, Omer. The big skill is when not to trade. You have to know yourself, right? It's worth it, Suarez. The price is worth it. Trust me, it is worth it. I've been at this game for 20 years, 20 plus years. It's worth it. And if it was easy, everybody would be doing it successfully, right? All right. So, I mean, we're seeing a continuation of this bullish pattern, and the market is just inching higher and higher. They pull back in a very shallow way, not really testing anything, not really testing any meaningful level. It's like literally just a little bit of a pullback and a rotation higher, and that is a grinding price action where they're really chewing through the stops, but they're doing it in a very methodical way. That's a bullish environment. You just have to kind of, uh, I mean, you got a couple of things here. I mean, that we had a harmony wave right here with a switch trade, and the 200 and the 100 were in sync. Then now we had another harmony wave, and the same thing is present. The 200 and the 100 are in sync, and that's a spear trade right here. And target number 3 is about to get hit. And 50, 52. So pullbacks are buyable against these bigger levels. So you're either looking to go long or stay on the sideline. To short this, you have to have the capacity to be adding at these extended prices. And you're better off waiting for the market to really reverse to 65. And then there will be structures that we can take advantage of. ES, same thing. You see, Sheila, you're talking about that 45, it's fading. And yeah, the market was giving us a lower highs, but the overall structure of the market is still long. And sure enough, the longs just came in right here, established a new harmony wave, boom, target number 5. So, which instigated this big conversation about, trying to look for the turn. And here, that idea would have failed. And you're better off just looking for continuation trades on pullback. All right, target number 3 is hit, and looking for pullbacks to buy. And let's just keep monitoring and watching this market and learning what this market is all about. I mean, they're really rolling over the shorts right here on every dip. And I don't know if you guys heard this statement before. Right? Never short a dull market. Well, guess what? This is a dull grinding market, and never short it, because they do this, like literally this. And you would be surprised. They have the capacity to put on 24 candles in a row in a market that looks like that, where one candle closes after the other, up, 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 and not have a 1-200 into wrinkle reversal. You would see that type of behavior, and it really, it's pretty devastating to shorts. So just be careful. I mean, that's all I'm saying here. Be careful. Let the market reverse, then trade against it, versus trying to predict it or guess it. Yeah, take care, Cow Doc. How did we end up doing? How did you end up doing? Oh, that one trade for 360. All right, good enough. Winning is a habit, right? It's a habit. It's a learned habit. Good job. All right, so we're at the top end of that range and that channel and close to target number 4, and they're still grinding it up. Long behavior and consistent long behavior. And just don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I appreciate you guys spending time with us, and you can take advantage of our 5-day free trial that includes the Harmony Trading System software that you see here. And I have the link in the description. And if you're part of Apex, we have a code for you as well. So what to do here? I mean, you're getting to target number 3 of the sequence, and we're talking about ES and how that is a target that we should be looking for. And once we get there, the expectation is to maybe see a pause in price action. Typically, when they get to these levels, they pause, and you could see like right here, they paused it and actually reversed and consolidated. Same thing they did to target number 2, first touches. First touches are very important. So they got to it and reversed and came back and consolidated, and now to target number 3, where we could see a similar pattern or behavior. Yeah, Tesla is moving nicely for you, right? Good. So that's something that we are seeing right now happening. Still thinking lower. Okay. Okay, so they hit target number 4. They established a new harmony wave and a shift in momentum in and around 189.4, and hit target 1, 2, and 3. Consolidated, hit target number 4. Target number 5 is 194.82. Really, they have to kind of break the 189.87, basically the open, in order for this thing to start selling. Are you buying it, or you're selling it, and what are you doing? Are you going short in this thing or going long? We hit target number 4. 212. Okay. Yeah, you said that April 225. Here you go. More grinding higher, and target number 3 on ES got hit. Man. Okay. Man, oh man. I know. I mean, you see, it hasn't dipped even to level 1 or level 2, Ken, and it just kind of kept grinding higher and higher and higher. I mean, the there was two decisions to be made. Harmony wave 1 right here, and the second harmony wave right there. And really, both those trades. I mean, look at this one here. You're still within that harmony wave, and you're about to hit target number uh, 5 out of that sequence. Good for them. I mean, they just either you're long or you're basically watching. Shouldn't be short in this. I mean, now things are getting exhaustive. So I mean, you may get that pause, but like I said, I mean, I rather see the market, for example, reverse on ES to 38.43, and then look for a potential selling pressure and a short. In NQ, I would be looking for a reversal to 116 before I start going, uh, short. SPY, let's take a look at SPY. We are about to hit target number 4 in SPY at 384.79. So you get to that level, there's a potential of a pause. Target number 5 would be 386.35. So you're getting, man, that's one heck of a move too. I mean, we had an inception trade long at 380.70, and the market has been just churning higher along the way. Target number 5 hit. Boom. Man, it's a beast. It is a beast. It's a lot of shorts getting stuck. Hey, Leon, how are you? That is a good assessment, Ken. How we doing today? We're doing okay. We're doing good, and this is what we are seeing. These are the trades that we took. We took two decisions, both shorts, early on in the day, in and around 9 o'clock, and both made money, and we're up 381.84 after commission. So unless I see something significant come in here, they're slowing it down here a tad bit. So we want to see, the quality of this market at these higher levels. The longs are in charge, obviously. Target number 3 is hit on ES. Wow. They still got more juice to the upside here. Wow. Yeah, we're getting a bit of a pause, guys. A little bit of a pause here. Yeah, this is the first break that the market kind of actually does here. So you want to see how they hold on to it. Ultimately, you got the 90. The 90 is where the first test of this break is going to be, and the odds are we will experience a price action toward that at some point right now. Here you go. Wow. Yeah, that's we're gonna most likely get to that 90. And here goes 90. Damn. So now the 200 and the 100 NT Rinko are out of sync for the first time since this massive move, and that is gonna put a structure in this market where you'll get a little bit of selling pressure start to step in, counter trending this behavior, and ultimately a big short will be once the market get to 140. If we do get there, then that will start a sequence of events where rallies can be shortable, and you could test the health of that move and kind of go from there. But right now, all what we're getting is the first signs that this massive run up is hitting a wall, and that wall came in and around target number 3 on NQ, and it came at target number 3 on ES. I'm not saying you go short. I'm saying, we're starting to see pullbacks that hold, or selling pressure that is holding so far. James, our meeting is at 11:30, correct? So just come back into the room at that time. First signs of pressure. First signs of pressure. Like right here at 90, they should have put on a better price structure to protect it. Um, Killer B, I think your mic is keep getting unmuted. So just kind of look at that. Yeah, I mean a higher low, like okay, so right here where we at in and around that 90, we're not looking to establish a swing trade. That's simple as that. Why? You ran up one, two, three, four, five candles from that premium entry in and around 90, and you're hitting the top end of the channel, and you're hitting target number 3. So I wouldn't be looking to establish, a swing trade long after that big of a move. So you're looking at this retests as a scalping opportunity, and you're looking at a structure where the market is making a higher low and a new harmony wave long. And if you don't get that, then you're retesting the 164, and you're looking for the same kind of structure there. And if both of them fail, then you're looking at a reversal to 140, and then you starting to look actively for shorts. Interesting trading day, right? So last call here. How is everybody doing? James, Jose, any more trades, buddy? Ken, Killer B, how are we doing? Gary, any trades? Sheila, any trades? Jose 114. What's working for you? Gary down $80. Okay, that's nothing. Still on 40 on my accounts and 400 on Apex. 2 trades. Very nice. I like it. Okay, so Jose is doing money on captain setups. Okay, good deal. It's a powerful setup. It's a very powerful setup. No trades for Leon. Okay. Well, patience is a trade. Yeah, I'm talking on the phone, guys. So I'm not talking about trading. I'm just answering a phone call. And yes, I mean if you stick around in the room, we talk about the entry, the exit, the stop. Every part of that process is called out before the trade. All right, guys. So it's 11 o'clock right now, and that kind of conclude our morning session. And we made two decisions, and both are for $381. Two shorts, one contract apiece. We kept it small today on election day. So already did trades. Those are the trades that I've done, two of them. Those are the two trades that I've done. One for 120 and the other one for 260, and we're up 381. Take care, Jose. Take care, Gary. Take care, Sheila. James, our training will start at 11:30. And Killer B, enjoy your day. We're done for the day, guys. Here, the market is still showing signs of strength here, but we had our first retracement. The 200 NT wrinkle and the 100 are out of sync, so a couple of things got to happen here. Either we break to 227, and that will get us back in sync, or if the market breaks down to 140.75, then we'll start looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. And we will do this again tomorrow. Remember, precision is a decision, and always trade in harmony, and we will see you on the next one. Have a good one.